I shall project.
And don't project your insecurities onto me either.
I have a little penis and I'm scared.
I know, but don't tell me I have a little penis, you know?
You have a tiny penis too, that's why we're friends.
No, that's...
Little Bean Bros.
No, you're...
Little Penis Brothers.
No, you're projecting...
We're the Penis Brothers.
See, you're making all this up. This is all an illusion.
You and me have little penises, we're not scared, and that's why we're friends. It's okay because you have one too. I'm not a freak, it's all cool.
See, you are making this, like this whole friendship thing you're making, this is not part of our history. We didn't practice some sort of handshake about it or some song.
Yes, you did.
It's none of that, no. This is all, you are making this up to make yourself feel better. I'm like your imaginary friend in this scenario.
Mini bat boys. That's why we go to ball games and we feel no fear.
Again, this isn't true.
When we wear gray sweats, no one sees anything, but that's okay because we got each other.
Let's just focus on the game.
I mean, we're in this shit together, for sure.
I guess.
You and me versus the world, dude.
Yeah, I have a tiny penis.
Yes!
So we'll piss off the neighbors in the place that feels the tears, the place you lose your fears, yeah.
See, Drake has remained the same level of problematic the whole time.
Yeah.
Like, there's been moments where it's like, we're probably not going to put Kanye on the thumbnail recently.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Drake, still fair game.
Yeah, dude. Till he fucks your kid. Sorry. I don't know what's wrong with you.
It's like nobody's worried about crime till it's in their neighborhood. You know?
Just kidding.
Yeah. I love it, though. It reminds me of Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared.
Reminds me of the inbred relatives of Grimace from the McDonald's gang. Who, I guess unrelated, is one of my biggest sexual fetishes.
That is unrelated.
Yep.
But could you please tell us a little bit more?
I don't know if I feel like going into it. The big purple monster, something about it though.
Yeah. Is there like a spin-off of furries of people that are into
Yes.
the costumes but not animals costumes?
Yeah. Yep.
You know what I mean? Like Grimace is an example because he's like a purple potato.
I go to the Grimace convention every year. And we all fuck, yeah.
Well-
Everyone's Grimace.
Oh my.
And it's like, it's a beautiful, like the anonymity is like romantic.
It's an even playing field too. I
Exactly.
mean, yeah, you're not really competing with your looks and stuff.
Exactly.
Everybody's Grimace.
Everyone's Grimace.
Unless, of course, your costume's sloppy, and that, I mean, that's just
Then
about
you're
putting
sloppy.
the time and effort into making the good costume.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful, beautiful event. I would bring you next
Nah.
year, but
Nah, not my thing.
Yeah.
Nah, I stay in my own lane.
you couldn't keep up either.
And I think it's honestly the same weekend as the animatronic Chuck E. Cheese fuck that I go to.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so...
You get messed up by the band members.
Well, no, the band plays, and then everybody just fucks.
Ah,
Yeah.
that's not as exciting.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
I'm gonna toss some cookies if you don't stop.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
That was my ex's love language.
Tossing cookies?
Getting her cookies tossed.
Yeah.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
I
God.
would do that for breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
Her mom had some nice cookies, too. She was a real chip off the old block.
Yeah,
You know
tag
what I mean?
along, Samoas. I'm just trying to add stuff in.
Was she a Girl Scout? What
Thin
the
Mints.
hell? Dude,
She had some thin mints on her.
what?
Give me some Mo as that.
So what Samoa? You could have just
You
said
could've just said
Samoa.
Samoa
you could've said
that.
Samoa that. It would have been nice, but no. Yeah.
I'd like to tag along my long thing in there.
What, dude?
Sand dollars.
Sand dollars?
Right on.
Before we get into the next one, would you do an ad read for us? So I'll just feed the lines to you, and you say them a little bit louder towards the camera. They're going to appreciate that it's you.
Okay.
All right. Today's video is brought to you by rodents.
Go ahead. Those are your lines.
That's your line. First line, and then I'll give you the next one.
Today's video is brought to you by rodents.
That's good.
Cute little critters.
That's your line.
Yeah, that's your line. Just say it.
Verbatim, I can't.
No, you can't. Yeah.
Add some spice. Okay.
No liberties.
Look at that.
It's on the brief.
That's what happens when I pay you.
I'll give you a cut of the ad, but you just have to...
Okay, yeah. If I execute it properly. Cute little critters.
Bushy tails and buck teeth.
I'm sorry. I was thinking of something else from yesterday.
There's nothing funny about the ad, but...
Not really.
It's just how we make our money. Just
I know.
Just trying to make a living over here, too.
Understandable. Bushy tails and buck teeth.
Furry little fellas.
Okay. Hey. That hurt my sinuses. Furry little fellas.
That's good.
Here at Hivemind, every day is Groundhog Day.
Here at Hivemind, every day is Groundhog Day.
I'd say once again, we'd like to thank our sponsor, Rodents.
Once again, we would like to thank our sponsor, Rodents.
That's nice.
And then say, now let's get back to the video.
Now let's get back to the video.
Cool.
Cool. Great job.
Sweet.
That's $10,000 for it.
Yeah, that's 10K.
What's my cut?
I'll give you a 50.
$50.
At least about.
$50. Do you think any billionaire has ever worn Billionaire Boys Club?
There's like some like oligarch in Russia or something who's like,
It's like, they made a clothing line just for me.
more oil, please. I don't know why are we giving sophisticated English accents to Russian oligarchs?
Who cares? I'm from Russia. Pour up another little bit of oil for me, please. They're like sipping oil and eating children. Human meat actually is the most flavor. Can you pass me another 100, please?
Both of these songs are like classics to me. I just think "Don't Break Me Heart." Fuck.
Don't break me, heart.
Don't break me heart. Oh, don't break me heart. Don't let me down. Shit. Yeah, don't break me heart.
He's Scottish. He's a Scottish guy.
I'm sorry.
Asher Roth, Wu-Tang Clan, Riff Raff, and French Montana.
Excuse me, Asher Roth in the Klan? Well, not that Wu-Tang Clan. Sorry. Jesus. Oh my God. He's white. Ah.
Oh, jeez, yikes.
Holy.
Uh-huh.
Gotta pick up the sticks after that one.
Sure was something.
That
It's like,
sure was something.
everything is something.
Well, you kind of say it in jest, right? When your child does something for you, you just don't quite understand. Like, Dad, look what I just learned. Whoa, yo. And you're like, whoa, that was something, buddy.
Or my dad would be like, that was terrible. I'm not proud of you. I never will be.
Hey, that's something too.
He is hilarious. Never be as good at me at basketball.
He's got a hell of a jumper, though.
Oh, yeah.
Still does in his old age.
No,
That's
I
impressive.
know. Yeah, I've never beat him in one-on-one.
And he never smoked or drank or anything, and like you've already kind of ruined that. He will always have that on you.
Yeah. You know, you're funny, too. I just noticed that. My dad's super funny, and also
Yeah.
you're very funny.
You like it when I do this?
No, you're hilarious. The bit about, like, I'm not good enough and never will be. Like,
I didn't say that.
No, I know. It's just like it's the same type of bit as like the ones my dad would do, which is like the funniest shit to me. Like of all the comedy I've ever heard, that's probably the funniest jokes that I've heard are those ones where he's like, "You're such a disappointment." Like stuff like.
Yeah.
I did see Paramore this year, and it was fantastic. Haley Williams is unbelievable as a front woman.
And I was on Beyonce's tour for half the year.
No, you weren't.
I was a box. Yeah, I was.
You were a box?
Mm-hmm.
What do you mean?
They kept cables and shit in me. I disguised myself as a box so I could go on half of Beyonce's tour, and it worked seamlessly.
That's just not true.
Yes,
There's
it
no
is.
way you made yourself a box.
Yeah.
Show me your best box impression then.
I can't now, dude. I got myself in box shape, and now I'm doing a different project.
What's this project?
I'm gonna be the football for the Super Bowl.
No, you're what? No.
I'm gonna be.
How?
Because I'm the greatest actor of this generation. And instead of acting like characters or like other people do, I study the role of an inanimate object and I become that object. And I insert myself into amazing situations.
Well, I have a question then.
Go ahead.
Why'd you only go on half of the Beyonce tour?
Well, I got bored of it. She never switched up the set list once. And she's mean to her crew.
Do you have any future aspirations you're willing to let us in on? Like things you want to be, objects?
I've always wanted to win the Westminster Derby. Or
That's where they race the dogs, huh? The dogs. Yeah, okay. Yeah. So it's like the dog show, but they race
with
the
the
dogs.
Kentucky
Yeah.
Derby, yeah. It's actually a day before the Kentucky Derby is the Westminster Derby.
Oh.
They take the winners of the past 5 years and they race them. Yeah.
Nice. Yeah, I
They
had no
put-
idea.
They put even smaller jockeys on them.
Never heard of that. Wow.
Tiny
Tiny
little
little jockeys, yeah.
bird-sized men. Yeah.
That's
And
cool.
I-
And you want to be not one of the bird-sized men, you want to be one of the dogs, I believe. One of the dogs.
Yeah, so in order to do that, I have to win Westminster first as a dog.
Right.
And then the following year, I can be in the Westminster Derby.
Yeah.
And I know it's a ways down the road, but I was hoping you could be my little bird man. That would ride me to victory.
I would never be able to shrink to that size,
I
but
could show you how.
I could probably have my dad's side of the family help you become a dog.
Yeah, I don't need the help again.
Oh.
It's
yeah.
all acting.
So you're some sort of shapeshifter.
Yeah, I guess. I guess.
Are you tired all of a sudden? Your eyes are
fucking
like,
sleep.
wow, what the heck?
It's hard work becoming a football.
Is Jack Harlow.
Oh, duh.
God. Talk about looking like a fucking sexy Roman emperor with those curls.
Yeah.
God, he could rule my empire.
He's good looking.
He's like one of those chill ass white dudes. You know what I mean?
This is like years. I feel like you're doing a years old kind of like take on Jack Harlow.
Jack Harlow's kind of like, I could kick it with him.
I mean, you're white as well.
For
first of all,
sure.
and yeah. I mean, you chill with lots of white guys.
Yeah, but they're not chill. Oh, that's good. A huge poison ivy spot right there.
You
Oh,
have poison ivy?
right on my scalp.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
What?
That is good.
How'd you get that?
I'm. Thanks for asking. I was wearing a crown that the woods people gave me. I earned it.
The woods people?
Yeah.
Who are the woods people?
The woods people are the ones that I got to rule their kingdom after I broke their holy tree with my penis stunt.
Oh, so this is all tied into
It's a
the
tieback.
penis rope
Yeah,
thing.
when I snapped the holy tree with my penis stunt, I began to rule the woods people, and they donned upon me a crown. Little did I know, it was kind of an inside job, and they tried to kill me with a poison ivy vine.
Has poison ivy killed people before?
To me, yeah, I'm like, all your allergies to everything combined is me with poison ivy.
That's not true, because if you would have touched it, then you'd be dead.
I get it pretty bad. I've had it in my lungs
You've had poison ivy in your lungs, huh?
and on the inside of my hose.
The inside.
Yeah.
Wow.
You want to know how I got it that time?
Yeah, sure.
I pissed on a tree that had the vine.
And it climbed up the stream? Is that how it works?
That's what a doctor told me. I said, Doc, how'd I get these blisters of poison ivy, that itch, inside of my hose? He said, you probably pissed on a tree.
You know, it's almost as if you injected a poison IV. Whoa. That's fine.
I get a cut, bro. I introduced him to Victor.
Who's Victor?
Victor is a squirrel that we trained to not hide acorns for the winter, but pills from an old lady. The squirrel goes into her house and steals her prescriptions, Riley, and hides them underground. It's fucking genius. And then
guess.
we follow Victor around, dig them up, and we repurpose those opiates as we see fit.
Why is the squirrel's name Victor?
Because that was my old plug's name. And I'm pretty sure he got turned into a squirrel.
No.
He acts just like him, dude.
He acts like your plug?
Victor used to do this. And I shit you not. The squirrel goes,
That's what squirrels do.
it's pretty weird coincidence.
I don't know. Victor could be any squirrel, it seems like to me. But
Victor used to live in a tree. Now he lives in a house. Because the drug money, he made the lot. So now he lives in a house. He doesn't have to hibernate. That's why he hides the pills and not acorns.
Are you talking about the squirrel or the plug?
The squirrel?
Okay. Wait.
Squirrel lives in a house now. Because he made a lot of money off drugs. Our drugs.
Is the plug...
the old
Where
lady's
is Victor
drugs.
the plug?
I don't know. That's what I'm saying. I think he got turned into a squirrel.
No.
Because he used to go,
I was going to say, like, the only time I ever really heard Hosier growing up was like, oh, hose your feet off. It's time for dinner. I was out playing in the mud a lot. That's what I was doing. You got red ants all over you. Go hose your legs off.
you're covered in millipedes. Hose them dogs off.
Hey, you might have lice or ticks. Hose your head off and come in for dinner.
In my case, I had lice and tits.
What?
I had a big wreck as a kid.
No, you didn't.
I played around in the mud a lot.
Now you're just saying what I said after you said that you had boobs as a kid. You just didn't.
Son, you might have lice or tits. And I say, I know which ones I got, Pop. Boing, yoing.
Be a squid. She rap on my dick. Saw baby. Barnacles.
This has to be a trick or something.
You think it's a trick?
I know we're not supposed to confide in each other, but this is too obvious. Is that what squids do?
Huh?
I gotta spend more time in the ocean.
Sorry. You've been reading too much Wet Goddess. We should get Saw Baby's P.O. box and send him a copy of Wet Goddess.
Oh, he'd love it.
I bet he'd love it.
Yeah, he would.
Absolutely.
It's tough to love dolphins the same way because they are sexual deviants.
Yeah, have you read the memoir of Wet Goddess?
First of all, it's on my list.
Don't actually.
Don't read it. Don't read it. It will demystify dolphins completely for you, but also men.
It's a marine biologist.
I thought this was just a fun zoo animal deal.
No.
You're gonna learn. You're gonna learn.
You're gonna learn. Wet Goddess.
You watch us, you're gonna learn.
Sidebar: there was another like ex-CIA agent who like put a dolphin in a pen and took acid with it for like 2 years. You remember that story? If not, it's no big deal. Wet Goddess is like he was trying to like learn the communication. It didn't work out. I think the dolphin fell in love with him, and then the guy abandoned the project, and the dolphin killed itself. Whatever.
Slammed its head into the wall.
Yeah, murdered its own mind.
Yeah.
What? Wet Goddess is a marine biologist who fell in love with a dolphin. Again, a trap so many seem to fall into.
Totally.
And he abandons his then girlfriend because he starts having sex with it and describes the dolphin's genitalia as a vortex pussy. So
Vortex vagina.
S.
Well. There's a little bit of there's another part of the story. Yeah. So then he has this long-lasting
Sounds like a soap opera.
sexual relationship with this dolphin,
Right.
and then he kind of, I don't know, he starts dating a real woman, a human woman, and he brings her into the dolphin enclosure where he
threesome?
works. No. the dolphin that he was having sex with attacked the woman immediately.
Yeah.
Like really attacked
That's what
her.
my wife would do, for sure. 100%.
Everybody's just too open on the internet these days. I miss like 2016. I just prefer drama trumping to trauma dumping, you know?
My mother never kissed me. We weren't close. There wasn't a physical relationship there. She was an authoritarian around the house. Pick up this, clean that, make your bed. I love you, Mommy. I never had the chance to say it. Even on her deathbed, I couldn't work up the courage. I couldn't. I was too scared. And I've talked to everyone else in my life, and I'm very close with them. I am. I'm a lover. People say that about me. Not my mom. She's a cold woman. Icy. So cold it would burn you. Like dry ice, her personality.
Was always very insecure about my weight, okay? Never tried out for the cheerleading squad. I couldn't try out. I was afraid I wouldn't fit the uniform.
We sound alike. Nice to meet you.
Hello, my name is Donald Trump.
So is mine. Spelled Trump.
I have to tell you that my dad used to hit me.
I'm still not over my first 3 wives. I loved them very much, but I had to go younger. I had to.
When you go to sleep at night, when you wake up in the morning, and when you walk the hall, see, girl, you know you wanna flaunt it. Said this may be the start of something new.